What is going on, internet world? My name is Tommy. You probably know me as Rivet, and I'm your coach of the Atlanta Braviaries, the highest flying, flyest looking team on YouTube. And we are here with our first battle of the Mix and Mega Draft League, the MMDL, against my good buddy Adam, coach of the Maryland Blue Krabbies. This is going to be an awesome game. Let's get into it. Alright, we are here breaking down our matchup for our first battle of the MMDL against my good buddy Adam and his Maryland Blue Krabbies. He's got a wicked scary team. I'm definitely looking forward to this match, but it's going to be a slugfest. So, without any further ado, let's break this down. First off, he's got Celesteela. I hate Steela so much. It's so good, and I'm terrible at using it. But an amazing defensive typing and steel flying, leech seed, protect. Heavy slam, it's very obnoxious and defensive. It can run offensive sets, assault vest with a lot of investment, power herb, meteor beam. But I know Adam pretty well in his play style, so I can pretty much bet on a defensive Steela, leech seed, protect, earthquake, maybe heavy slam, something of that sort. He's got Salamence. Salamance's obviously an amazing setup sweeper. Dragon Dance with Intimidate or Moxie, two great abilities. Dual Wing Beat plus Earthquake hits pretty much everything. Outrage slashes stuff, especially a +1/+1. Definitely scared of Salamence. Sylveon rounds out his Fairy Dragon Steel Core. Sylveon, kind of a trademark for Adam, or at least one of the evolutions is. A really bulky Cleric and Wish Passer. Hyper Voice with Pixelate hurts really hard. Gets Mystical Fire, which is obnoxious, and then Calm Mind sets are obviously very scary. Definitely think Sylveon's coming. It's a big threat, and I gotta work around it. He's got Snorlax. Snorlax is the first of his two Mega Pokemon. This Snorlax is definitely coming and is looking to be a monster. He's got Benedite on this Snorlax, which gives it total base 160 base attack with Prankster. It's incredibly bulky, 110, 75, 130 in its HP, defense, and special defense respectively. And I'm definitely expecting this thing to come. I think he needs 5 moves to totally wreck me, so I'm not incredibly scared. He definitely needs Body Slam, Earthquake, Curse would be incredibly scary, and then Rest and Sleep Talk. I have, I think, a few ways to work around Snorlax, but it's definitely going to be the biggest issue that I can not create myself. The biggest issue I can create myself is with his Ditto. Ditto is amazing in this format. So many things are kind of busted. You can set up and just be ridiculous with your Megas, and Ditto completely stops me from doing any of that. I don't want to lose to my own Mon, so I definitely expect Ditto. It's 100% coming. Adam uses it a lot and uses it very well, so I have to be incredibly careful of how I play my own Mons so that Ditto doesn't wreck me. Inteleon is the second one of his Mega Pokemon with Sceptolite, giving it some extra attacking power and speed and Lightning Rod, along with the Dragon typing. I don't think Inteleon comes. I think that Snorlax definitely hurts me way more. And I have Primarina, which kind of shuts Inteleon down. It doesn't get a whole lot of coverage to hit it. The best would be something like Shadow Ball. Rotom-Mow, I don't think is coming. It could be used as like a bulky pivot defogger, but I think he's got better options for that role. If it does come, it's a very reliable ground switch in. Grass Electric is a great typing with Levitate, it can Wisp, it can Leaf Storm, Volt Switch around, Pain Split, be bulky, can defog. So definitely got to watch out for that. Moltres, I think, is another Mon that definitely has a very good likelihood of coming. It does a great job of shutting down Rillaboom, which is one of my bigger threats. With Flame Body, it can punish it. It needs to run Boots so it doesn't get the utility of Rocky Helmet, but still Flame Body is a huge deterrent for Rillaboom. It's bulky, it defogs, it roosts, it can U-turn out. Scorching Sands is there for Heatran, which otherwise would wall it. It's definitely really bulky and annoying. I fully expect it to come. Piloswine, I don't think will come. It is a really good Pokemon with an amazing offensive typing and grounded ice. With Eviolite, it's phenomenally bulky, great rocker, Earthquake, Ice Cold Crash, Ice Shard, Freeze Dry to hit a bulky water if needed. I don't think it comes, but if it does come, I have a pretty good idea of what it'll do. Weezing, I don't think comes because he's got other Pokemon that kind of fill the role, but it's still great. Neutralizing Gas is awesome for this format for taking down Megas with huge abilities. Something like Cresselia's Magic Bounce goes right away. However, since it is a Cresselia, I don't think Weezing will come. It does again shut down Rillaboom really hard, but I think Steela and Moltres do that better. But it is really scary with Levitate or Neutralizing Gas. It can set T-Spikes or absorb them, so maybe he'll bring a Neutralizing Gas set in case he's scared of Dragalge setting up Toxic Spikes against him. And then his last Pokemon is Ferroseed. Ferroseed's a great little wall with Eviolite, great defenses. It's a hazard machine with Stealth Rocks and Spikes. Gyro Balls hit really hard. It can Leech Seed and Thunder Wave and just kind of be annoying. And I think fits Adam's style really well. I definitely think it'll come. It's his best answer to my Primarina, which otherwise kind of wrecks his team. So let's get into what I am bringing this match. To start things off, I am rocking with John Juja, the Heatran. Heatran is a great pick this matchup, I think. Besides Earthquake, I'm obviously not bringing Rillaboom, so I don't have Grassy Terrain to help me out. But Lava Plume, Flash Cannon, Stealth Rock, and Taunt with pretty much mixed defenses and max HP. Taunt is there for Snorlax, so I can stop him from cursing and rest talking to the best of my abilities. Lava Plume is there for Celesteela, so I can hit it relatively hard. Flash Cannon is there for Sylveon with the Shuka Berry, so that I can eat a Scorching Sands from Moltres and safely rock, or an Earthquake from Steel and get a big Lava Plume off without taking too much damage. Obviously, it's still going to hurt because I'm a Heatran, but it's definitely looking good. It does some really good work against stuff like Sylveon, for example, or if he doesn't have Earthquake on Salamence for some reason, I can Lava Plume and try to get a burn. Same thing with Rotom. Rotom can't really do a whole lot. And then Moltres, if he's not packing Scorching Sands, I definitely think he will have Scorching Sands, but it also really dissuades Ferroseed, which otherwise does some good work for him. Next Pokemon that we're going to be rocking with is Mistquinn. Mistquinn the Primarina. Primarina hits really, really hard against this entire team. I'm running Choice Specs, Max Special Attack Modest to maximize my damage output. Hydro Pump and Moonblast kind of destroy everything that's not named Ferroseed. Flip Turn, not super great against Ferroseed. Obviously, I'm going to be taking that Iron Barbs damage, but it is good to pivot out into something like Heatran if it does come in against me. And then I have Perish Song on here. Perish Song is for Snorlax. If things get really out of control, if I need to force it out in a late game scenario, it's kind of there just like as a last resort. Obviously, I'm going to be locking myself into Perish Song so I can't flip turn out or anything. Maybe if I lose my specs to a knockoff, that can help me out. But it's really there just for Snorlax so that I can't just get immediately destroyed. So I really think Primarina will do some good work. It completely shreds his team, barring Ferroseed, and I have some good stuff to deal with Ferroseed. So the next thing we're bringing, we got Ray Charles, the Crocodile. Ray Charles here, rocking a bulky support set, max HP, a lot of speed on there for Rotom Mo. And then we're rocking Leftovers, Knockoff, Close Combat. Knockoff is just great for utility. Close Combat hits Snorlax and Ferroseed. And I've got Dragon Tail there for cursing Snorlax. If it gets out of hand, I don't know how effectively I'll be able to take Body Slam or a Double Edge, but I do have Intimidate and a fair amount of bulk, so I'm really hoping that if things get out of hand, I can Dragon Tail it out in an early game situation. A one-on-one, obviously, this thing isn't doing a whole lot. And I do also have Taunt on there to stop him, again, from setting up and rest talking and all that, because Snorlax I'm incredibly scared of. So next, I'm not bringing the Mega this week, but we are bringing Celine, our Cresselia. Cresselia just showing up automatically instills fear that it might be the Mega set, and it's definitely going to affect the way he plays before I show him that I'm not Mega Cresselia. But I'm still here being annoying. Psychic, Ice Beam hits Salamence. This is my best Salamence check. Obviously, with Levitate, I'm not taking those Earthquakes. He doesn't want to lock himself into Outrage straight away, especially when I have Primarina still on the field. Moonlight for longevity, and then Substitute so I can avoid something like a Leech Seed from Celesteela, and I can just force him to waste some turns, get into something else to actually hit me. I'm not bringing Calm Mind, obviously, or the Mega, because if he gets his Ditto in, and he's not Scarf Ditto, and he copies me, and I'm at like +3/+3, he's sitting there with Magic Bounce, and it's just going to be a whole mess, so I don't want Ditto to get the upper hand on me, either with base Cresselia or Mega Cresselia, but I think it'll still do some work as just a defensive pivot and just being annoying. The Mega Slot we are bringing this week is going to be Miss Murder the Lycanroc. Lycanroc looks fantastic as long as I don't give Ditto an opportunity to clean me. His Rock Resist is Ferroseed, which kind of just gets obliterated by Close Combat. So I'm really hoping this does some work. Accelerock hits pretty much everything. It OHKOs a number of his Mons after a Swords Dance, and just Stone Edge looks great. My speed tier this week is fantastic. The only thing that's faster than me is that Inteleon or any Scarfer, and Accelerock is going to out-prioritize any of those Scarfers anyway. I really need Lycanroc to do some work for me. I don't have a ton of offense on this team. I really just have, what damage Crook and Heatran can do uninvested, and then Primarina and Lycanroc. But Lycanroc looks fantastic. I just have to play it really, really well and not waste it too early. I'm max attack adamant. Accelerocks are going to hurt. Stone Edges are going to hurt. And Close Combat wrecks pretty much everything, especially after a Swords Dance. However, I can't Swords Dance too freely until I know exactly what that Ditto is. If he's not Scarf Ditto, and I can potentially win a speed tie, with something like Accelerock or Close Combat, then it'll be easier for me. But if I set up to +2 and he can start spamming stuff, if he locks himself into Close Combat, not the end of the world. But if he locks himself to Stone Edge, I really don't have a whole lot for it. I'd have to go into Crook, and that's if he's Scarf. If he's not Scarf, I really don't have an answer for it. So I got to play this thing really, really smartly and not let Ditto beat me. And then my last Pokemon, kind of last minute, I needed something to defog. I wanted a little bit more bulk and some pivoting. So we're going with Flavia the Emolga. Emolga's looking really cool here. It discharges, which hurts stuff like Celesteela, can paralyze some stuff like Salamence. I got Roost on there just for longevity. Defog to defog away any rocks or toxic spikes you might set up since I'm not bringing Dragalge. And then I really like the Encore option in this game. Encore will lock Steela into something like Protect or Leech Seed, lock Sylveon into something like Calm Mind or Protect or Wish. Same thing with Snorlax, you get the gist. So I really like the Encore option because I know how Adam plays fairly well, and I think he definitely relies a lot on passive recovery and longevity, and if I can shut him down or force him to switch out through Encore, it's going to make the jobs of my big hitters like Primarina and Lycanroc, it's going to make those way easier. So I'm really counting on Emolga to just give me some good utility this game, and I think I can do that. It shuts down Steela pretty well. I don't have Static, I have Motor Drive, which totally lets this thing shut down Rotom Mow, at least from a defensive standpoint. I'm obviously not going to touch this thing with a discharge, but I can maybe Encore it into something and force it to switch out. So I think Emolga will do some good work for me this week. So with that wraps up the Team Builder. Let's hop into this battle. It's going to be an awesome one. Catch you there. Alright guys, we're about to hop into this. You can see the 6 I expect him to bring on the screen. Steela, definitely. Salamence, kind of iffy. And then Sylveon, Snorlax, and Ditto, absolutely expect to come. Ferroseed, I'm also very confident in. You saw the team we're rocking with. If you didn't, go watch the Team Builder. And let's get into this. This should be an awesome game, win or lose. I'm really excited. First time in this meta, first time in this league. Let's get it. I'm super stoked on this. So, let's get don't you laugh at me. Alright, that's pretty much... Okay, so we do see the Weezing. We do see Piloswine. No Sylveon is good for me. I didn't want to have to deal with Wish. And no Ferroseed either. He's got no Primarina answer. Absolutely none. I don't know what his switch-in is to Lycanroc either. Probably just Weezing, but you know, everything else I pretty much expected. Weezing is obviously his switch-in along with Steela for Rillaboom. What was the other thing? Piloswine. Okay. Piloswine I'm not too concerned about. Obviously I do have Primarina, I do have Lycanroc. What is his lead? I think he leads Weezing to get up spikes. I think he leads Steela or Pylo. I honestly just like my Primarina lead and just trying to thrash something straight out of the gate. Increase this so you wonder if people can actually see the game. Yeah. I like Primarina, just kind of coming out. I can flip turn if need be, or I can just literally try to murder something. So I want to do that. Yeah, his Moonblast switch-in is Weezing, which is not... I don't even know if it takes 2. 2 Moonblast from modest specs. If he's offensive, Moonblast 2 shots, or if he's physically defensive, yeah, there's the Weezing. He is gassed. I'm okay with that. I can... Man, if he Sludge Bombs me, it's going to hurt. Hydro Pump obliterates this thing. If he goes into Snorlax, it's still going to take a huge hit. If he goes into Salamence, I don't think he would. I'm just going to click Hydro Pump. This is going to dent something. Come on, stay in. There's no way he stays in for this. Something is getting massively chipped. Yeah, into Steela, die. Oh, that's big. Alright, he's going to protect here. I don't want to... Yeah, I'm going to go into John here. He's definitely going to protect to set up that. After another set of leftovers, it's probably going to be a roll. Let's give me that calc. He knows I'm specs now, so he knows I can't like flip turn out or anything. Hydro Pump. Oh yeah, he's like max. 248. Let's see, like Sassy. How in the heck? Alright, that was a low roll. So But even at 50, I did 55. Yeah, I'm gonna click it again because even if he gets back up to what 57, it'll be. I still have a great chance to kill him. I don't mind wasting another Hydro Pump. There's the Protect. I'm gonna spout into it, and I'm gonna click it again. I have no reason not to. If I get a decent roll, this totally kills it. If he sets up Seeds, not the end of the world. I can pivot out into something like Cress. But this is a great start. Chip on this thing is fantastic for Lightning Rock. Snorlax, how much is this gonna do? 43. Oh my god, Snorlax is disgusting. That leads me to believe he's max. Yeah, it's so god. That might not even be fully invested. Snorlax is just so gross. I'm gonna go into Ray here. I can taunt him. I can close combat. I could have heart. E-Train is a very risky play. I like the Ray play. I can get an Intimidate off. He's gonna Mega. There's the Curse. I'm okay with that. He's probably gonna rest here. I'm gonna just Dragon Tail him out immediately. He's at neutral. He can't kill me. I got a lot of bulk. And I just don't want this thing to have the option of murdering me. I knew this thing was going to be such a problem. And he does have the rest option later, but still, chunking this thing for nearly half straight out of the gate is awesome for me. Body Slam. Oh, he crit me. Don't miss the Dragon Tail. Thank God. Alright, well that crit majorly sucks. Especially because he spat us out to freaking Piloswine, which is a huge bummer. I can go back into Quinn though. He's probably either going to double back out into that thing, or he's going to set rocks. If he Ice, the Earthquakes, I don't really care too much. So I would bet he doubles back into something, or he sets rocks. There's the rocks. You know, but I get this thing back in. I get to click Hydro Pump again. Where do you go? Celesteela doesn't take two of those. I mean, it probably does. Primarina. I could also just flip turn out. I think he probably predicts the flip turn. But if he does, I don't really care too much. Because then I can just go into Cress and be obnoxious if he EQs me. I would expect him to sack off something here. I don't think he'll stay in. I mean, the flip turn is really obvious here. Because that Snorlax is at 49, which means he lives a Hydro Pump and then can rest immediately. But seeing Curse is good because I don't think he's got Earthquake. He needs... Oh, no. If he doesn't have Earthquake, then Celesteela looks great because he literally can't hurt me. And it'll become a PV stall that I think I can win. I mean, actually, Sleep Talk's got a lot of PV though. Does he need this? He doesn't need this for anything, so maybe he'll stay in. If he stays in, then I go into Persona. It's not the end of the world. I could go into Cress, but then he's gonna see that I'm leftovers and that's a stone, which I don't love. Alright, he does go into Snorlax. That's a win for me. I don't need to play any games here. He's not rested, which means he can't already Sleep Talk me. Oh, I have seen Body Slam, yeah. So we're going into this thing, and I'm killing something. I'm just gonna click Close Combat. I have no reason not to. And if I can kill Weezing, I don't think Weezing takes a Close Combat plus a Stone Edge. Hello? Cooler? He's Fizz Def. Why is this dragging so hard? Please, God. Right, rock fighting with 195. Weezing doesn't take a whole lot from Stone Edge. There's no way he stays in here. That's not even max. What happens if I just go into Prem again? there's the weeding. That did 7 people now. How did that do so little? What? Does gas affect the stone? What? Oh no, I'm literally just the dumbest person ever. I was looking at the wrong calc. Use black sludge. Rock fighting, yeah, did about what I expect. I'm gonna go into Lavia and try to defog. He sludge bombs or sets up spikes, it's not the end of the world. Sludge bomb will do a lot, but I can bruise. I like doing that. Toxic spikes, that's fine. I love defogging. I don't want to give him free into Snorlax though, but then I can encore, so I'm gonna defog into Pylo. That's okay. With those, now I'm back into Quinn. Easy peasy. He can double out into Snorlax. I can flip her now back into Lycanroc. But I just got to keep this pressure up. I can't let him get the jump on me because that's when I'll lose. Adam's too good for that. I gotta apply the pressure the whole way. Dubs. Dubs sitting there like a doof. I got a flying squirrel, bro. I really should have Stone Edge that because we had a chance to two-shot. It's gonna Ice Shard. That's a lot. What the heck? What in tarnation? Why did you do so much to me? Yeah, now he's... Is he Choice Band? That has to be banded. What the heck? Okay, Adam. That's really funny. Alright, well, he doesn't really have anything that takes Moonblast anymore. That's Celesteela. Could possibly take Moonblast. Two Moonblasts in a row. He's at 57. He'll get leftovers and protect. Yeah, he'll definitely take 2, but not 2 Hydro Pumps. I mean, I'm just gonna do it at this point. Last time I flipped turn, maybe he'll over predict. Unless he's Choice Band. I didn't see anything else. I only saw rocks. Dude, banded Pilot Swine is kind of saucy. Ditto. Should have flipped turn. That's right. And I missed. Well, congratulations. I don't have a switch into my own Pokemon. I guess I'm gonna go into Celesteela. But he's gonna flip turn out, and he's gonna get back into Snorlax, which is annoying. Realistically, I'm gonna, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna stay in. Flip turn out, unless he Moonblast me. How much am I taking from my own Celesteela? I mean, this thing. He's not Specs. Moonblast chunks me, and I don't know if I want to take that from my own Pokemon. I'm gonna go into Celine here, play it safe. He definitely is just gonna flip turn out, and I've lost all my momentum, which is really sad. I should have flipped turn. That was not the play. Forgot about Ditto, man. Gosh, no, it's a huge mistake. I'm gonna pay for that one later. Because he's just gonna Moonblast, and it's gonna dent me. So I am not I'm not especially invested in this Celesteela. Hydro Pump, 40. That did a lot. That did a lot. That was a max roll. He's definitely not Choice Specs Ditto. God. I'm just gonna Moonlight. I gotta keep this thing healthy. Maybe he misses. If he switches moves, I'll know he's not Choice Scarf. He's definitely Scarfed. But he's gonna get back into Snorlax here, which is not good for me. Because then he's gonna be able to rest up. Maybe he's not. If he's not Sleep Talk and he's Rest EQ, I'm in bad shape. Yeah, there's this thing. Going back into this thing is such a gamble. If I go into it hard, he's definitely gonna rest. If he Sleep Talks, he's gonna get Body Slam. I can go to Jean and taunt him. I think I want to do that because that's gonna force him to do something, and then I can. Let's see here. Don't think he has Earthquake. He's got Body Slam. Even at full, he's not physically defensive. He's Curse Lax. Even at full, he's getting destroyed by this. Body Slam won't kill me. If he has Earthquake and he goes for it, then he's a god. But I don't think he does. I think he's first Body Slam, Rest Sleep Talk. That's such a gamble, though. Honestly, I like Flavia too on Clown. No, because then he'll curse. I can get into Ray and Dragon Tail. See if he. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Flavia. Body Slam. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna Roost. What do I do here? Oh, computer, why are you dragging Body Slam again? Wow, I do a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna go into John. He's probably gonna rest now. Body Slam. Okay. That's unfortunate that he paralyzed me. I'm just gonna taunt. He goes into. Yeah, that's really sucky that I got paralyzed. That is not good for me. Man, I should have gone hard into Lightning Rock because I would have lived that. I could have. Man, if I got paralyzed, that would suck. Come on, Biggie Smalls. And if he reveals me here right now, I'm gonna be so sad. The worst case scenario is he goes in the fence and then he has a free setup opportunity. Presses it full, which is still good. How much? That para is garbage. Also, they. Alright, here's the curse. Or you can't do anything else. So no more cursing for you. You have to Body Slam me. So you know what that lets me do? That lets me sack off. He can Body Slam. If he Body Slams Flavia, I don't care. If he doubles, I get to Roost. Or let Pylo kill me. But you can't, you have to Body Slam or switch. He's gonna switch in events. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go hard into Celine. This thing just dual wing beats, it's not the end of the world. If he toxics, I'm gonna be upset because that'll be guns. Back into Pylo. He's gonna set rocks again. I'm gonna go into Quinn. Oh, actually, I tried to cancel that. There's the rocks. And now I'm going to move Ditto can't save you this time, but yeah. I'm gonna do it again. If he kills me, he can't kill me. Because I'm him, but better. He knows what I've locked into. He's gonna go into Celesteela. Steela's gonna take not a lot. He's gonna protect. If he sets up seeds, that'll be a god tier play. Yeah, there goes Celesteela. Crit. Nothing. Alright, he's gonna set up Leech Seed, which is sad. I'm gonna get these rocks out of here. See, this is where I wish I had my freaking Magic Bounce and Crest, dude. I could get into Heatran and provide some pressure. But I like trying to defog, and I can pressure with Discharge. There's the seeds. I knew that was coming. Here's the thing. He's gonna protect, and my defog won't go through protect. So I'm gonna roost expecting to protect, and then I'm gonna encore him into protect. He's gonna get back into this thing. That's fine. I'm just gonna defog. If you want to kill me, that's fine. If you want to set rocks, okay. I'm back in the Quinn, and now you don't have to switch into Hydro Pump. Hit this. Alright, pause one set. I'm being aggressive. Come on, don't body slam me. There's the rest. He is at... He doesn't take 2. There's no way. That's at like 50. That does like... Man, I really have to close combat, but at the same time, I would have to... No, because this thing's still here. I can't set up because that dumb little blob... The blob 2. Shout out to the blob 2. If he sleep talks, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna click Stone Edge. How much does this do? Please hit, please hit, please hit. Alright, that does a lot. I gotta hit another one. I'm betting on Stone Edge here. Come on, Stone Edge! 80% of the time, it works every time. Come on, baby! Come on! Come on. Come on, Miss Murder. AFI. All the AFI stands out there if you even know that band. Listen to the tune. It rocks. Just like Excella rock. Oh! The dad jokes are getting progressively worse as I play. Yes! 80% of the time, it works every time. Let's go! Miss Murder out here, cooking. Alright, here's the situation, right? So this thing cleans the rest of his team, but Ditto exists. So I can't let Ditto be me. Man, he's not Scarf, and he sets up a Swords Dance. I'm screwed. He has to be Scarf, though, and I have a full health Celine. And I can get at least, I can get an Intimidate off. I can sack off Ray, get the Intimidate off, go into Celine, and then I can try to either, but then Celesteela, God, Steela's at 56. This thing must clap like a close combat. That thing was not physically invested at all. Oh, Celesteela, I hate you so much. Why are you a thing? Definitely sassy. Yeah, close combat shreds it. Here comes Snorlax. He's betting on a... I'm gonna... What? He's not Choppleberry. He's physically incapable of being Choppleberry. He's betting on Sleep Talk. Even if he gets a Body Slam off, it's not doing a lot to me. He's... Are you hiding? Please don't be hiding something mean. I don't know why you went into this thing, but I think I can kill it. I have no reason to assume that I can't kill you. Close combat wrecks you, even if you're fully physical. There's the sleep talk. He got rest. Yeah, that'll happen. Bye-bye. Alright, Envy comes out. So here's the thing. I don't know if he knows I'm adamant, but I don't have speed for this thing if he's jolly. And he will kill me. And Accelerock doesn't do enough, and I need this thing for Celesteela. So I'm going to go into Celine here. He's going to force me out, but I'm okay with that. If he Dragon Dances, I should be fine. Ice Beam, oh man, he's Yashi. 2 Wing Beats are outrageous, will kill me. But then I can go in and I can Accelerock. So I'm okay with this play. Earthquake and Microcelia, even better. I'm going to set up a sub. Actually, subbing in the face of the Steela is definitely better, because then he'll waste a turn. I'm going to Ice Beam into the potential Steela. I'm going to get some more chip on that. He won't go into Ditto here. He has no way of healing it up besides Leech Seed, which I wall with my Substitute. Man, this is where I almost brought Magic Coat on this instead of Substitute. I thought Sub would be a little bit better, but man, if I could Magic Coat that Steela and get that Leech Seed for myself, that would have been saucy. But unfortunately, I am not the Sauce Meister. The Sauce Meister lives upstairs. His name's Heckon. Pay him a visit. I'm getting some looks for describing my housemate as the Sauce Meister. But he is. Alright, click Leech Seed. Thank you. It's not gonna work. Not today! Now I should be able to just Ice Beam. What I should have done in there was go to Heatran, because now he's Air Slashing, and I'm doing literally nothing. If he Leech Seeds right now, he's a god. Or I can go to Quinn. He doesn't take 2. That's the thing. I'm subbed here, and he can't touch me, but I'm freaking paralyzed on this dumb, stupid guy. So he can take... He's going to get Earthquake. He's Protect, Leech Seed, Air Slash, Earthquake, which is what I expect. I can definitely take an Earthquake from this thing. However, I don't know if Lava Plume will kill. If he Leech Seeds here, he's a god. No, Protect, that's fine. I'm going to click Lava Plume. Hair really hurts. Well, that's terrible. Dude, come on. I am not going to lose this game because I'm getting screwed by a freaking Paralyzed. Well, I am going to lose this game because I'm getting screwed by a freaking Paralyzed, but that's okay. Kill me. He's going to get extra Leech Seed recovery. I'm going into this thing. I'm going to taunt him. You can kill my freaking... I'm so pissed off. This was going great, but the Hacks gods hate me, so... There's the Protect. Yep. Come on, bro. Just kill me. Air Slash me. I'll let him set up seeds again. I can get into this thing. He's got so much health now that I can't kill him with Lycanroc. Because of the freaking Leech Seed. I'm gonna lose now because I got paralyzed twice. I freaking irate. Knock this thing off so I stop its recovery. At least with leftovers. This thing, I need to get a lot of chip on it before Lycanroc can come in. Dude, he crit me again. What is up with my luck, dude? Alright. That's obnoxious, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. He doesn't have any more passive recovery, at least for now. So I have to let him kill me, and then I have to get into Miss Murder, and she should be able to clean. Except for this dumb guy. I mean, realistic. I need Celine healthy to deal with the Ditto. Close combat does 71 minimum. So I need you to kill me, please. If you Protect here to stall out the taunt, that could be an option. Just more. Close combat. kill me. Damn, that's unfortunate. Could've knocked off his boots. I'm gonna Dragon Tail just in case he tries to set up. But I don't need Ray anymore. And how do I knock this thing off? That would be awesome. Get rid of a potential Yachi. He's definitely boots. Dragon Claw, that's fine. Shit, he's Moxie though. That's really bad. He goes into Celesteela. He gets Seeds back up. Dude, I'm gonna lose because of that freaking Paralyzed. Celesteela is nowhere near enough to this freaking thing. I would have to win a speed tie, or he'd need to be freaking adamant. I gotta go on this thing. I'm so pissed off. It's gonna come down to a small warp, I know it. No, Ice Beam. I have to make a really aggressive play with Life and Rock. That's what it's gonna come down to. I can't let him get Seeds back up. Oh, Lamau. Alright, well that changes things. Kinda. I mean, not really. If he unthaws here. Well, that wouldn't have mattered, but I mean, that honestly benefits me. I'm gonna set rocks, I guess. I mean, he can't kill me. The best thing he can do is taunt. I would bet money that he taunts me. If he flash cannons, then it's whatever. If I... please don't hurt me. Alright, well there goes that. Okay, so here's the situation. I have to do that, and I have to click close combat, and pray that close elements took 80%. He's not intimidated, which is fantastic. From close combat, he's bulky actually. There's no way. What? See, this is why I should have run Calcs before, because had I run Calcs and known that he was bulky, he can't be. He's either not speed invested, he ran with Ditto's HP stat. Does not necessarily die. Yeah. Alright, well Ditto's dead. So I just gotta play this smart because he can't revenge me with like this thing comes out. He dragged me. I'm screwed. He has to have ball. There's no way he doesn't. I don't know. Demonetized. He took 20%, which he's... What would he have speed for, is the question. Rook? If he's Jolly max, he will outspeed me, and I will lose. So I have to go into this thing. I have to ice speed. He's going to go into Steel. Steel is still frozen, though. That's the thing. I have ice speed. He knows I have ice speed. Steel just needs to stay frozen, and this thing needs to not kill me. Dual Wing Beat is nothing. Please kill. He's Yachi. He's Yachi. Nope. Oh my god. I didn't kill. He's gonna roost. But if he roosts here and DDs again, I just have to spam my speed. It's 71. Dragon Block. Okay. I think that's game, unless I get really unlucky. Like if he thaws and goes for EQ and hits me, I'm dead. Yeah, he did thaw and go for freaking leech seed. Oh my god. Alright, this should kill. If it doesn't, for some reason, I'm gonna cry. Please. Please. Protect. Click it again. Thank God. GG's, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man, what a start. A lot of hacks, a lot of shenanigans, but we pulled through. Miss Murder doing some great work. Whew! Thank God. Alright, everyone. If you stuck around this long for a 54-turn battle, thank you very much for doing so. It's what I like to call a riveting win, baby. Let's go! Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Enough of me shouting at 8:01 p.m. on a Thursday. I will see you guys in the next one.